Welcome back, guys, and today we're going to be going over the newest upgrade that I did to the Tahoe. I already upgraded it, I already put it on and stuff, but it was a big process I had to actually do to make it work. So let me just show you what that is. I put new LED off-road or fog lights or whatever the heck they are. I put those on there. And they're pretty bright. They're a lot brighter at night because, you know, yeah. But, so what I had to do... Oh wow, that hood actually opened. Usually I had to smack it right in the middle for some reason. Ah, damn it. Can't get this open. There we go. So what we had to do is we were going to do it the fuse box, but the things were so tiny that we weren't able to do it like that. So we actually ended up hooking up the hot wire inside. What we did is we took the ground, we grounded it here, took the wires, and I went straight under here, right here, and I went. Get the fuck out! Get out! So we went down and I ran it along the ran it along somewhere. Oh, so I went up to barely to the top, the fan shroud. We actually had to drill a hole in the firewall, just a small hole enough for the wire to get in. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's just right down there. So we drilled a hole in there. And then once we got to the switch, my switch, brand new switch, was messed up. So I had to get a new, different switch, which luckily my dad had an extra one. And then all the wires were messed up, except the ground wire. And, I mean, like the hot wire, the wire that hooks right into the actual power wire that had the fuse on it was messed up. So that's what I used. We used some old speaker wire that I found laying on the ground. Actually, there's the hole that we drilled. We drilled a tiny hole in the firewall. We went up. So this is the one that's actually connected to the switch straight from the fog lights. And then this, we actually soldered that hot wire right into my brake controller for my trailer brakes. And then we just hooked the ground up right there. Now the ground, the hell are you screaming for? Anyway, so the ground wire was literally that long. So we took the other end of the speaker wire, another piece, and we soldered it to a speaker wire. We also, you know, so we got speaker wire for the ground, and speaker wire for the main power. And we took it, we soldered it, and when my dad, he went and got some more of those, like, the cable ends that hook right into the back of the switch. We put that on. We actually soldered the switch, or the that cable, that end, we actually soldered it to the speaker wire and hooked it up, and now they work. So there's that. I actually put, I don't know if you guys see them real well, brand new blue LEDs in the doors, and I actually have blue LEDs for the dome lights up here, but I had them in there for a while and I can't see anything because it's way dark. So I went to Walmart and just picked up these LED dome lights put up there. So it's got LED, blue LEDs right here on the doors. Eventually, I'll probably put the blue ones back in up top just because. But yeah, there's the lights. Usually we'll, you know, because on the thing it says to connect it to the battery or this, but the thing was on the connector for the battery stuff was just like that small, and we couldn't hook it up to anything, so we chopped that off. We cut it off and then soldered it up into the other spot. Eventually I'm going to be getting not just LED tail light lens or like bulbs, and if I can add a picture, because I just got this new app, I can actually might be able to add some pictures on which tail lights I want to get, what style. But I want to get them to where the actual LEDs right in here, and all I do is connect it straight into the thing, the connectors. But that's going to be coming. New tail lights are coming. Let's go check out the Suburban. So the Suburban, I had to put that other battery in it, so let's go see if it starts. I haven't started it in a couple days because I've been at work all the time. Is that just a bag right there? But I haven't started this thing for a while, so we'll see how this thing starts. Yeah, it's just a bag. We'll see if this thing will start, and then we'll see if my sister's car will start, because we haven't started that thing. Anyway, I get paid tomorrow, hopefully, because I got direct deposit set up and everything. So hopefully I can get paid tomorrow. Fire's right up. Whoops, shit. That's what happens when you try to restart it after you shut it off and the engine's not completely stopped. But so I'm gonna probably get a water pump, at least a water pump for this tomorrow. We'll put the water pump on. I figured the water pump is the biggest issue right now, because I can drive without the windows rolled up or down. I can drive because I'm not going to be rolling them down. I can drive and live with these. With the water pump, all the antifreeze is leaking out, so I can't drive it that way. So my biggest thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it licensed and get a water pump on it, because I also need to get a windshield in it, and I'm not going to drive it up to Twila, 10 miles away, 10, 15 miles away. I'm not going to drive it clear up there with no plates on it, just to get a windshield. So we're going to get it licensed sometime. I don't know the order. The order will probably be getting a water pump and then getting it licensed, and then windshield or window regulators and stuff like that, windshield and stuff. I don't know exactly when. Let's see if this thing starts. Starts right up. So I've been talking. We're gonna get this thing going again, get the parts put on it. Then I might actually start driving this to work because it's cheaper on gas. Some of the upgrades that my sister wants to do with this one is just like my Tahoe, new headlights, different taillights. You knew you could get LEDs in the headlights and the fog lights.
You get new ones anyway.
So we're gonna get different headlights for it, marker lights, all that. We're gonna get some new ones for it. That's as soon as she gets a job. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just do it? I owe you $200 still for your car, or for that truck.
Buy parts for this, I don't have to pay me anything for the truck.
That's what I'm thinking. Since I owe you $200 for the 90, I'll just buy the headlights and taillights and shit for this, and call it good.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna be looking around soon then, now that we got that. And also, I bet you could probably get tinted fog lights.
I want one like your Tahoe in this.
Well, I'm not gonna spend $100 on, you know, headlights and whatever. Maybe I will. But what I want to do is I'm gonna look around and I'll show them to you, and then whatever you like, we'll order. I'll pay for. You could, and also look around. You could probably get, and you know what? You also need to get LED headlights. Get the different assemblies, the different lenses and stuff. But then get LED headlight bulbs.
We have a bright, but they're still.
Is that? I guess that's shut tight. But also, I'm gonna do that for this too. I'm getting different headlights and taillights and stuff for this. But you could probably get different LED, or you could probably get different fog lights.
I can't see my fog lights because of you.
Yeah? Hey, I'm parked right in the mud. Want me to do it again?
No.
Then stop bitching. But, and also, guys, possibly sometime in the future, oh shit, Dad's tire's completely flat.
Dad said it was leaking.
Yeah, I know it was leaking. It's completely flat. But what I was going to say, well, is possibly...
I heard my car inside.
Yeah. Possibly, in the future, this is going to be mine. Possibly. Because I might be trading this, because my parents want a newer Suburban. Unless they, unless, you know, they sell that. But possibly I'll be trading this for that. This truck is for sale. Huh?
I might get that if I get first top of that.
Yeah. Possibly this truck is for sale.
Ooh, I want it.
Actually, not possibly. This truck is for sale for $3 grand. Do you have $3,000? I told Mom and Dad I'd trade on my Suburban for this.
But I can't.
We'll have to figure it out. Because this truck is giving us more problems than the V10 was. First up was that fuse for the alternator. Easy fix. The catalytic converter is got a big hole in it. Or not even a hole in it. It's just leaking real bad from the front of it. So we may have to just cut the cat off. But also, yesterday, my dad was driving to work. The check engine light was flashing real fast. As he got off the freeway, it was running real rough, shaking and stuff. We found out it was coil packs, which is easy fix on these. But it's just had so much problems where
We don't have time for it.
we don't have time to fix it. So we're probably selling this for $3 grand. If anybody wants a truck for $3 grand, it's got 6-inch lift on 35s. Yeah. If I had the $3 grand, legit, I would be buying that truck from him. If I could, you know what? What if Mom and Dad, with taxes, were to get like a Denali or something? I fix this up, sell this for a couple grand, and buy that. Unless that's gone by then.
Actually, I want to do it.
Oh
Shit.
But yeah, so that truck's for sale. That is going to be fixed up. If I had $75, what?
Do it. I'll do it.
Burnout? You want me to get your car muddy again? Sweet. If I had $75, this would have brand new headlights in it. There's this guy on, actually an app called Let Go. He's got brand new halo projectors in 99 Silverado that he's selling. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a burnout. We're going to do a burnout. Oh yeah!
Oh, no. This is
Why do you want it so dirty? You do realize that once we get new headlights and stuff, we're gonna have to wash this before we get them.
You're gonna have to watch
Was it that? Did you get a video? Did you record that tire spinning? You didn't record the tire spinning at all? Record the tire spinning. Let's try it again. That's the whole point on a burnout, is to see the truck burning out of the vehicle. Oh, and by the way, guess what? My buddy Hunter just picked up a 2013 Fiat 500 with a turbo kit. Well, He's coming out for lunch today while I'm at work. We're gonna look at that freaking. Yeah! We're gonna look at that Fiat, and possibly I might get a review in on it too. Anyway, guys, that's what's going on around the yard, around the house, and I hope you all have a great night and have a great day. See you later.